Hang on. I need to put the music on. Okay. And do my hair. I was trying to decide what I even wanted to do with it, but we're gonna do it. So instead of makeup and music, it will just be other things until June, because these two gotta heal. Um, uh-oh.
This? Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. I'm good. How are you? Okay, Tori, look, listen. Mama Jim's better. Baby Jim is sick. Bear, sick. Where'd my water go? Hold on. Pause a little bit. I don't remember where I put my water bottle for my hair. Huh. That sounds about right. Any fucking ways. That sounds about right. I probably put it in my kid's room and completely forgot, because I do that a lot with things. I just go put it. Yeah, so if you hear coughing, that's why. She's on her computer doing school. So there's that. It's the weather. Every time, hot, cold, that's what happens. Or warm, cold, like we isolated during the freeze. But then you know how it was kind of warm up, cool down, warm up, cool down, warm up, cool down. That gets every year. I'm gonna do this. But okay, so the last live was Book Talk 2. I deleted it by complete accident because I was going to delete the New Year's live. Hello, how are you? Because I talked to people at YouTube. It only saves up to 12 hours, so the other half ain't even saved. And when I went to play it, it was showing it wasn't available. So, even though. Hello, hi everyone coming in. Even though it was a 21-hour live, half of it wasn't saved. So, even if I would have been able to download it, I wouldn't have half the live. So, now I know to divide the thing into two parts and have it automatically scheduled to where I can hop out of one and hop straight into the other. Um, and since it was 21 hours that I did it, I do not do shout outs unless you're part of my membership. That is quite literally one of the perks that they have. Um, for them to be special. But also, I deleted Book Talk kind of on accident. Well, Book Talk 2, kind of on accident, kind of. Well, Tori's not here, and Tori's the main reason why I have this. So, I, even if you subscribe, gotta be part of the membership, and it's pretty much a girls only membership because we talk about makeup in there. Um, so, like, you will have to be part of my Patreon, the membership. So, no. And Tori, I do have my water as well as my coffee. I'm a good little brat. I may be a brat, but I'm a good little brat. So, okay. We got water, we got coffee, got music, got a sick bee. And so, I did delete Book Talk 2, because the comments were fucking wild and I don't want to look at those. B, you weren't there. Bruh. So, Book Talk 2 is tomorrow. And I'm going to do both books tomorrow. But when I tell you, I was like... And then he talked about his piercing, and I confused the Prince Albert and the King's Crown, because I've been with somebody with the Prince Albert. And it was just... The honey wasn't what I expected. Yay, so we'll talk about both books tomorrow. Ship Happens and Sleigh Ride. But there was a lot that I was like... I loved... I'm just going to say this and then we'll talk about it again tomorrow. I love that in the first chapter they instantly referenced the pineapple. Because she said, he made me eat his fruity girlfriend. And I knew exactly what they were talking about. So, you will have fun tomorrow. Because I did, you know. No. Alright, I'm going to put it like this. Anybody that knows me knows this. Even though Tori deleted the comment, I will say this. I do not do shoutouts unless you're part of my membership. That's quite literally a perk for them. For my gyms. My membership for Gemini Beauty Babe has shoutouts as a thing. Quit asking me because I'm not doing it for other people. Okay? Okay. Now, it is coffee talk. I did not do what I normally do. Because instantly I saw Tori and I was looking for my water bottle. So before Stream Elements even comes in. We do not talk religion, financials, or politics, as those are personal to everybody. However, like I said in my Work With Me, which was my first live back after a while, fuck ice. Fuck the expired Cheeto. If you have a problem with it, there's the door. You could quite literally block me. I don't give a fuck about your little weirdo tears. Second off, anybody, because I did get this comment and I had to laugh. I am a black woman. People say I am not because of how light skinned I am. I am a black woman. Okay. Thank you, Tori. Although, yes, the membership, it's in my description. It's literally when you click on my channel, it's underneath my name in the link. It also has its own special thing. It's not just in my link tree. All benefits are over there. Tori, reading is fundamental for a lot of things. A lot of people don't understand that. Because it's always in the description of every single fucking video. And you could tell who's new to my channel and who's new to not. Because the intro I used to do all the fucking time, I haven't done. But anybody who's watched my videos before, they know. But yeah. I barely made it this morning. So, she's fine. Let me tell you something about Bear. And then I'll go back to Mama Jim. Bear... She swore her grandmothers to secrecy. Because she was at her dad's mom's house. And her great-grandmother lives there. So his grandmother lives with his mom. And she went over there for the night. Because I may not get along with his mom. But that's his, you know... She gets to spend time with his family. I don't give a fuck. I'm not married to that family anymore, you know? There was one time, a couple times back that she was sick and I said, you know, I could always tell when you're sick. She said, how? Because I didn't think I was. I said, you always have dark under eye circles. When you don't, is when you're better. That's how I know you're starting to get it. Because you don't act like yourself and then I could see the dark under eye circles and that, oh, she either is not sleeping enough or she's sick. And then pretty soon... she starts showing the symptoms of being sick with the cough and the nose. And then she always ends up with a fever. So she asked them yesterday, do I have dark under eye circles? And when they kind of said yes, she said, I'm just going to tell Mama that I stayed up all night. Because she really, really wanted to do what we planned yesterday. Which was a park day outside, but it had a lot of people, and she loves making friends with kids. And this hooker, she was falling asleep on me because we were waiting for the others to be there. And she was falling asleep on me, and I said, "You ready to go?" "No." "Baby, you're falling asleep on me. Let's go." "No." She got there. Like a few other kids got there a little bit, and then she played for a little bit, and then she's like, "Let's just go home." I was like, "Okay." 15 minutes later, okay. So she went with, we went home, and then she instantly took a bath, went to bed. I was like, yeah, she's sick. So I went and got her some medicine, and I got her some coloring books for K-pop Demon Hunters, because that's what she loves right now. Like all kids. I thought it was a cute cartoon. I could see where people cried. I didn't cry. But it was a cute little show. Also, the fact, like, I called her grandmother. The fact that she swore them to secrecy, because she's like, yeah, she swore us to secrecy. She wouldn't come over here for a while if we told you. I said, that little hooker, she threatened y'all with visiting for y'all. Keep in mind, my child is 9, almost 10, and she's already, and I was like, bro. And then my dad high-fived her because I punished her temporarily. Oh, Tori, this is something you're going to be proud of too. Okay. She has all her devices that are connected to Wi-Fi is either connected to me or her dad's phone, to where we could always see what she's doing, right? That way we can monitor what's going on. Because we want her to learn internet safety, but we're right there with her to make sure, hey, and then it could always be a hands-on lesson. Like, this isn't safe because of X, Y, and Z, But for the most part, she's pretty safe. She remembered the password I told her dad. I didn't know she heard. Found the password that I have for the dashboard that controls her daily time limit off of my account. I had it to 4 hours it was a day in the week. It was 4 hours. I set it. So from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. because we do school, I do live, I work, and I spend time with her. So I only do it those 4 hours because that's around time I'm cooking and then she's getting ready for bed and I'm getting ready for bed. So that's 4 hours that I'm not like with her all the time. She changed that bitch to 12 hours when she went to her grandparents' house the next day. And I didn't know that she even brought her device over there until I called the house and Granny, her great-grandmother, answered the phone and I was like, what do you mean she's watching her tablet? Her tablet's here. And she's like, no, it's with her. And I was like, so I go check the thing because I'm like, it's not even working. Why is she bringing it with her? Sure enough, she changed it from 4 to 12 hours. I told my dad saying, oh, she's punished because she knows better than to do this. And this is a thing for the punishment. He high-fived her. He's like, I can't even figure that out. You want me to change and I told Dad, you want me to change the time limit on you? Because I know how to connect to your device to do it. He said, you wouldn't do that to me. I wouldn't do that to you? Daddy, I'm your demon child. You think I wouldn't do that to you? He said, I'm not going to take this abuse. I'm the wrong kid to say that to because I do everything for you. So, he high-fived my kid. She shows up with the biggest smirk ever. Because he high-fived even though I punished her. So, you can be proud of her for that. She pulled one over on me and she would have gotten away with it too if nobody would have said a fucking thing. Because I was wondering. So now Tablet lives with me. I give it to her when the time limit goes off. And I changed my password on the bitch. But, yeah. That's something her dad would pull. And I told him and I heard him laugh. I ain't gonna lie. I heard him laugh when I told him what happened. He said, it's wrong of her to do that because we set this rule, but she did do something I would do. So I ain't even gonna lie and be that mad at her. Because he 100% would do that to his mama when he was growing up. Yeah, she had everyone on her side. My dad high-fived her because it's something he can't do. Keep in mind, this man is almost 60. Something he can't do, she could. I didn't know if it wasn't for her grandmother telling me on the phone, like, she didn't know I had that rule. So she told me not thinking anything of it. And Charlotte acted like it was just a normal thing. So, of course, her grandmother wouldn't think, she's acting suspicious. But then her dad's like, yeah, I've done this to my mom. So I can't be too mad because that'll be a hypocrite. But she shouldn't have done that because you're her mom. So I was like, I'm still holding up the punishment. Y'all can be mad at me because y'all are happy about what she did or whatever. But I'm still mama, damn it. And I said no. So, there was that. You might be proud of her for that shit. I don't know. The gremlin did that to you. Like, bruh, we almost got to do 2-factor authentication on our kids. Like, right. Like, congrats for what you did, I guess. But don't do it a fucking again. But now I found the weak point. So, it's a lesson for me too, because now I know where the weak points are. But it's almost to the point where I need to press that enable 2-factor authentication on it. He broke his phone and his tablet, so he has... Damn! How the hell he broke... Hold on. We gotta pause the conversation, because I was about to tell you about my mama, about how he broke his devices. I need to know how he broke... He broke both. At the same time or different? Gremlin baby, sweetie, I know you don't watch these, but anger issues, we need to work it out in a better way. Because that's costing your mama a lot. Oh my god! Is he coming down with you when you come visit? Well, I know you're visiting Nell, but Daddy said he'll take me to see you. He already claimed Nell as a daughter. When he loses in a game, he'll throw... Oh! Got it. Still bad, but I understand. My brother does the same. But I'm letting you know now, because after Dad saw Nell and Dory, he claimed them. Like, Dory's his other grandkid, and Nell's his other daughter. And Nell's like, you can't get rid of me even if you try, because your entire family claimed me. I said, I know. I know. But it's been... This year will make 2 years that we've been friends. I don't care. But, yeah. I just told her, keep in mind, we also know where you live at the moment. And your mama likes me. So, he'll be with his grandma. Okay. I was just asking. But also, use that as a warning that my family will claim you too. They claim Nell and you're a lot like Nell. So they're going to claim you too as another daughter. So I'm going to have 2 sisters. Like, because my family's going to claim you. My family's going to be like, I like her. Come on. I'll do what I want. They already claimed Nell. And Nell's like, you can't get rid of me anyways. I said, that goes the other way too. No matter how mad you get at me, you can't leave me. My dad knows where you're at. My dad, look, I told her the other day. Because we went a few days without talking. Because she had stuff to deal with. We got back on the phone. And I told her, I said, when does your mama come in? Because my dad wants to go get you. He's looked at his work calendar and worked out, okay, I could take off here to go get her because you're only 20 minutes from his sister's house. So he could go pick you up when he goes visit his sister, bring you down for a couple weeks, go back, and that'll give him another excuse to go visit his sister. You're only 20 minutes and then we could all stop to get something to eat. I just can't drive over there because my anxiety when it comes to traffic. I really don't have anxiety anywhere else. But seeing people be stupid on the road, not for me. Not for me. Like, there were times, and I'm in the passenger seat, and I just lock up like that, and I'm like that for a good few minutes, and Dad's like, you okay? I said, these fuckers almost hit us. We almost died. Oh my God, they almost pushed us off the road. He said, I got you. I said, I trust you. I don't trust these fuckers. Two different things. See, I locked up because an 18-wheeler almost pushed my dad off the road. I don't like 18-wheelers. Too many Final Destination movies with 18-wheelers in them. And just, like, there's so many things that could go on an 18-wheeler that could come off and Final Destination your ass, and I'm okay. I'm good. And then that one scene in Fast and Furious where he's in between two 18-wheelers and completely fucks up, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm Gucci. I don't like them. Me and them have an understanding where I don't like them. And then on the way here, how an 18-wheeler almost ran me and my kid's dad off the road on our way back. You know, I'm good. I'm Gucci. I have a respect for them that, yet, no, you ain't gonna see me near you any longer than 5 seconds. Knock on wood, it stays that way. That's kind of why I deleted Book Talk 2, just because we made this resolution that, I don't know if you made it for me and you, but I took it to mean me, that I'm not going to argue with people that should have went down the drain, or as you like to put it, a facial on their mama. Because I think their dad needs to take some responsibility. Because their mom handles the job of being embarrassed for them all by herself, and it needs to be passed on to the dad too. Because I'm sure it's exhausting for her to have these unfortunate accidents as kids. Anywho, so I just deleted it, and then there was no point in keeping it up when you weren't even there, and that was the whole point, was talking to you about it. So I just deleted Book Talk 2. So Book Talk 2, the actual one, is coming tomorrow. But it will have both. The chat was so weird. There was so many fucking weirdos in it. But this one's behaving, and it's so yay. Also, I talked to my coach last night. It was funny because we decided to do a 6-week thing. It started yesterday because it was Monday for her already because she's on the other side of the world. And she said 6 weeks from now. I looked up 6 weeks from now. So the day that Arirang comes out is the end of my 6 weeks. So I said, oh, so now I have a goal to work for. Work was ridiculous because, oh, shit. Damn. Oh, I bet you were tired after that. I felt so bad because I was like, I know she's at work, and I was just saying a statement. I didn't realize you were going to come in. I should have realized that and not say anything to you. But I was like, when Tori leaves is when all the weirdos come out to play. Like, that's what I've noticed. If they don't see you in here the first few minutes, they come out to play, and it's like weirdos galore. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then you're in here, and then there's some, but there's not a lot. And then it'll behave itself. But anytime you're gone, they come. Right? They know without you outright saying, hey, I'm not going to be in this one for a while. Like, you'll tell me, and then it's like, they sense it. They have a spidey sense. And it's like, it's fucking weird. But I noticed that the last 2 or 3 times you weren't in the live is when they go absolutely fucking crazy. I wonder where Bam is at. I haven't seen him since I came back from hiatus. No filters here. What would we put him as? Because you're wifey. Would we put him as like acquaintance or bestie? Watch, he's going to come in the next few minutes because I said his name. I guess so. Because he can be the bestie? Okay. Because I have you as wifey. And look, okay. I was trying to, because she's curious. Bear is curious. I was trying to, because she said, wait a minute. And I said, what? Because when me and Nell were here, I said, she's wifey and you're wifey. And I can't wait till I have both of my wives here this summer. And then she's like, wait a minute. But you're only supposed to have one. I said, well, I have two. And a husband. She said, no, you have two husbands. Because you have one husband because you love him. Another husband is an apology from the universe for dad. And I was like, well, goddamn. So, according to Bear, I have two husbands, two wives. Not like that. So, I was like, okay. And then she's like, wait a minute. So you're going to have, I said, Tori and Nell are twins. So you could say they're sisters. But they'll be sister wives because they're both married to me. And then you have brother husbands. And, oh, the confusion on this poor baby's face. I knew what I was saying. I knew what I was talking about. I knew if I explained this to you, you would understand what I was talking about. Nell knew when I said it. She knew what I was talking about. Bear's head, I swear there was smoke coming out. There was charcoal up there. There was something. Because she's like, wouldn't that make you their sister? And I was like, no, that would not. That would not make me their sister. She's like, but if they're brothers and they're sisters, wouldn't that make you? No, baby, that's not how that works. Because in her head, the terms of brother and sister, there's nothing else. You know, I'm like, this is too advanced for you right now. When you're older, I'll explain relationship dynamics and what all there can be. Because there's traditional relationship dynamics, and then there's relationship dynamics that I was in, and I go between both, depending on the person or the dynamic of that relationship. So, I know you know what I'm talking about. I know Nell knows what I'm talking about. Bear does not. And that's okay. I'm glad Bear don't understand right now. But right now, and I'm gonna be glad you don't have to deal with this. Nell's gonna have to deal with this later down the road. But you're not E for everyone because you're not rated S for stupid. But, or A for accidents. Let me stop. I need to stop being mean to people. I need to stop being mean to people. And I can't even say that with a straight face. So we all know that I'm just being a bitch when I said that. But right now, you don't have to have this talk with Gremlin. Nell's gonna have to have this talk later. Oh no, I love it. It's too much fun. Later, Nell's gonna have to have this talk with Green Bean. I'm age appropriately having this talk with Bear. Because I'll say, I'm gonna ask Tori, like, her experience, like, because I'm on my Mother Nature's gift. And she was asking about it because she's starting to, and I was like, 9 years old. It's coming up soon. Because I know there's 9-year-olds that, like, get their cycles now. So, I'm like, okay. If Tori's okay with it, I'll have her explain her things. Because everybody's is different. Mine's more painful to where it causes me to pass out. Yeah, I'm 3 days early. Normally, it's either on time or it's late by a day or two. But it's 3 days early. But Nell can do hers. I can do mine. My mama's gonna do hers. Just so she gets different perspectives. Because, like, me and my mama came from the same, you know, I came from her. She came from her mama. But it was to the point where I passed out in high school so many fucking times. And nobody knew why. And then, but every time I passed out, I noticed later that day, I started. And I was like, oh, it was the cramps that was causing it. Yeah, mine too. And then her grandmother, her dad's mom, had, well, she's menopausal now, but she had endometriosis. So hers were terrible. But I've been taking magnesium and they've been helping my cramps. So if you, the supplement was Optivite, either that or just regular magnesium supplements. But Optivite was one that my doctor recommended when I wanted to just get off birth control because my body was like taking in the birth control, and every 6 months I had to switch it because my body was making it ineffective. And I was like, bruh, what the fuck? So he just put me on magnesium supplement, and being that it's natural, my body can't fucking mess that up. So and then I take a multivitamin that has magnesium in it anyways. So, but try that. It helped mine. Just offering. But yeah, I'm starting to talk to her about it, and I was like, I'll ask others because it's different for everybody. Because she thinks hers are going to end up as bad as mine is. And I told her if they do, we know how to fix it, being that I know how mine are. And I was trying to explain the different things. Age appropriately, like I'll talk to her more about it as it comes. And her dad ain't going to be any use. Like, I'll just tell him, hey, this is what we get her when she goes up there. So, there's that. And I'll just stock her up when she's up there. Because there will come a point where she could make the trip and I don't have to go. And he'll just drive down to get her. But back to Mama Jim, because I didn't discuss that. She's fine. We caught it early because I studied religiously what to look for. So we caught it. And they were able to stabilize it. So it was because she got sick, and that fucks things up because she would sleep long, so she wouldn't take her medicine that she needed to for her stuff. So it was fucking shit up. But they just put her back on her medicine. They didn't have to readjust anything. They just gave her her doses that they knew would like fix it. So she's fine. She's better. She's at home now. That's why I was a few minutes late to this live. Like, barely a few minutes late. But I got home literally right before 10. And I was like, I'm glad I made coffee last night for today. But, yeah. So we did that. She's tired. She's home. But did you know, like, anytime she falls, she can't hit her head because she's on blood thinners. She can't hit her head because she could bleed internally from that shit and die just from falling. And I was like, so the help I can't get up thing could be because you're bleeding internally and not just because you fell. What? The stress. And this bitch is only 50. But I said, you know what, bitch? Next time you fall, I'm putting you in a home. The stress. So yeah, it was scary because I was talking to her. Her memory's trash to begin with, but we think it's because all the mini strokes that she had, because when her major one hit in October, we didn't know that she had any before because they were so small that the doctor explained they could be written off as other stuff. They're called TIAs. I forgot what the acronym was for. Hang on. My tablet's right here. I can look it up. Okay, so a TIA is a transient. I don't know that word. How you pronounce that word? Schmeek. No. I don't know how to pronounce that fucking word. But it's only like a few minutes and then it disappears within an hour. So it's very easy to write them off. But weakness, numbness, speech problems, vision problems, balance and coordination, and then severe headache. Those are the symptoms of a TIA. That is very easy to do, to write off, especially since my family in general suffers from terrible migraines. Did you know that shit's hereditary? That's what my doctor told me. And I was like, what the fuck? I was pissed. Yep, migraines. I had to look it up to see the percentage because I remember reading about it. High hereditary with 50 to 75% chance of sufferers having a close family member with the condition. If one parent has them, a child has 50% chance of developing them. Because I get them. I don't know what a normal headache is. People tell me, and I'm like, that just sounds like one of my weak migraine days. And when I have a migraine, I can't have lights on. I can't even look at my phone. I have a rag over my eyes with one of those ice pack sleep masks over that, and no light can come in. Can't have sound. Because it starts off right behind this eye. Feels like somebody's hammering the back of my eye, and then it just spreads over. If I don't take anything like Excedrin within 30 minutes, I'm done for the day. I don't care where the fuck I'm at. I'm done for a day. And then I'll start throwing up to the point where I pass out because my head hurts so goddamn much my body can't take it. Mustang. You can fucking find me, and if you want to take this, you can fucking fight me. What you just said? Gusso. I guess. Thanks. Welcome. I don't know. But okay, hang on. So, you know, every time somebody makes an edit of me, it, like, I honest to God, call me a wimp all you want, call me soft, whatever fuck you want to say. Every time somebody does it and they tag me in it, and I'll watch it, and I'll just, like, oh, like, not, like, I just feel some type of way because somebody took the time to. They use their creativity and hard work, and I appreciate the hell out of it. And I'm just like, wow. And then they asked me to, like, why? You know, like, I'm like, oh, like, I save every single edit or drawing somebody's made of me. I save it all. Because it's just like, I appreciate what they did. And it's fucking awesome. So if you're going to post on your thing, please tag me. I want to see. The first one that Sam and Colby did, I still have. It was fucking awesome. And a motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and open your eyes. I'm so sad. What the fuck? Hang on. I need to. I don't know if I did. I need to if I haven't. I'm going to. I think I did. I need to go look at the threads. I don't have a thread for that. Okay. I do have a channel. I didn't have a thread. For Ruby Quartz Choice, I need to go in there and make like a little prompt thing for them. Kind of like how I have the makeup and nail thing. Oh! I did make a nail talk, nail and chill thumbnail from when we do nails. Obviously not today, but next Sunday we're changing these out and they're going to be press-on style. I actually have a screenshot. Somebody asked me for a tutorial of it. I don't know why. Because I was like, why? But I got it. Somebody asked me for it, and I was just like, okay. But, so next Sunday, like, I'll have it specifically for whenever I do my nails. I'll just do it here, and I'll do it on live and stuff, and we'll talk, we'll hang out, we'll do them. But it's going to be a press-on set, and not so much a gel-X set. And I'm going to do them a little differently. Being that I'm going to put a nail strengthener under it, and then put, like, Jello on top. No. Well, I could use Jello and do the press-on set that way since I'll have a nail strengthener underneath. But, because the Jello helps me, like, I don't have to file it, so I could just do a nail strengthener and just, like, take off the tacky layer of it. And then apply stuff on top. That way, there's a lot of little hacks I do for my nails to keep them nice and good. To keep doing these. Because I feel not naked, but I feel more me with nails than without. I could live without them. I've done it for months. I just don't like it. Sit down, you! So, there's that. I don't know what's going on with this. So, there's that. Also, so, Mama's good. I need to make a little thing. The fuck is this? This war with the enemy, it was meant to be. I won't let it better me. I won't let it better me. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching. To last, but the winds are weaving up. Oh, it's not even there yet. Okay. Also, I don't know what's going on here. I want to say this. Tori, you're going to be so excited. So, there is 14, I believe. I gotta look at my calendar, so I just pulled up this phone versus look at tablet there. I believe there's 14, I would have to go count, because I separated each of them, and then I'm editing, and they're scheduled to upload. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So there's gonna be like the Q&As could be uploaded Tuesday. And then every off day that I'm not doing live, another video will be uploaded. There's 14 or 15 videos for Beginner Beauty Basic Series. So every off day this month will be a new one. Since that series was inspired by you, since you wanted it done for your birthday. So every off day, this Tuesday will be the Q&A. Keep in mind, I do have the Ginger Copper Nicole wig on for all those videos. Cause the last video you seen me with the copper wig, yeah, I did all those like within that night. So, but they're all gonna have the same shirt on because I filmed them as I was doing my process, and it's just this half of my face. Yay! Tourist riding, tourist riding. I can't wait. I'm gonna be sitting here. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna sit on my hands right now. I'm sat. I'm ready. I'm waiting. Go, Tori. Go, Tori. Go, Tori. I got my hands out so I could do that. I don't have pom-poms, but I could go get some. Oh, no. 11, it's time for regression now. This sounds interesting. Like, this sounds... Let me ask you this. Would it be a book you... Like, friendship aside, would this be a book you would recommend me, knowing the books that you already are recommending? Would this be something I could read? I'm going to support you either way. Like, hey, go Tori. You know? But is this something I'm going to be able to read? Okay. Because you already know my trigger warnings I can't do. So I just need to know. I'm going to support you anyways from the sidelines. Like, my fucking best friend did it. My wifey fucking did it. Like, that's a huge ass goal. I just didn't know if I would be able to read it or not. So, now that I got the answer, yay. I can't wait to actually have it and read it. Where is my Kindle? Well, I have the Kindle up here and on my phone, so it don't matter. But I kind of want to know where... It's probably in my purse in the kitchen. I say purse. That bitch is a tote. So, I'm excited about that. Ow. Yay. Hang on, little shit. They're just fucking doubters. What? Hang on. Okay. What, baby? Mm-hmm. Okay. So. Oh, dear. That is the wrong color for this. Cover your mouth, please. Okay, that's not what I wanted. I'm trying to figure out something here. It's driving me crazy. No, it's not supposed to be that. Goddamn. It's that. Okay, so it's not that, I guess. I'm surprised no. Right? He might have got busy with something. But normally his ass is here already by this time. So, yeah, I'm surprised just like you. Can I pick at him when he does come in? I just want to pick at his ass just a little bit. Normally he's here. Obviously. I'm going to pick at his ass when he gets here. Like, you don't love me. You were supposed to be here. I don't even know what it is anymore. Okay. Maybe that? I don't know. Anywho. We'll get them tomorrow. Hold on, where's the song No Filter? I have a song that's No Filter. Maybe it's a different song. On a different playlist from Netflix. But, tick, 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 boom. Okay. Hey! Sit down, you. Sit down. Calm down. We'll take medicine when I'm done, okay? So, tomorrow's book talk. We're discussing 2 books. Thursday's work with me like always. Have I watched? No, I have not. Because I am not. Red hair Wooyoung is a problem for me, alright? I don't think I'm ready. Wooyoung never was my bias or my bias wrecker. That motherfucker in red hair, just the clips that I see of this man with red hair, I'm not ready for. Because I was like, he's a problem. And then there was a clip of him doing that one note that's like, people are like, this is him? And he got a microphone and he's singing the note. And I'm like, you just cutting the fuck up. You need to stop. Also don't. But you need to stop. But don't. And And then every time, I know it might be intentional on his part. It's not intentional on mine. Every single outfit San wears, I notice how wide to narrow, like every single time. And I'm like, this man reminds me of Johnny fucking Bravo. Like, he doesn't have thin legs. He does not have thin legs. But he reminds me of Johnny Bravo because of the portion size, like how big his shoulders and chest are to how small his waist is. And I'm like, Johnny fucking Bravo, quit your shit. And then to know that them two are best fucking friends. So I have yet to watch it. And then what fucks me up is that just have they finished and I just haven't noticed? Did they finish releasing the music videos for the members? Because I know they did Skin and Creep and Slide to Me and Yo Sings. But Jongho's, have they released his? Have they released Sagittarius? Because that fucker. I'm getting assaulted by Wooyoung. Like, videos of him are popping up everywhere. Even videos from previous comebacks. And I'm like, this man. And since I noticed how asymmetrical his eyes are, I'm always looking for them now. Mine are similar. They're not like his, but mine are similar with the shapes. Key, go get your Powerade, please. So, I'm so happy. Oh, I have to tell you, almost killed one of my brothers. Like, not literally, but this fucker, he saw them settle. And my piercer said that I'm one of the few people that she's done that this one's a one and done. She's not gonna have to change the bar in unless it starts migrating in like 2 to 3 weeks, but she don't see it because there's no swelling, the bruising's all gone, you know. So we just gotta wait till March, because it'll be the 2-month mark at that point, and then I could start doing like my moisturizers again because it's the 6 to 8 weeks, but the full healing time would be 6 months, you know, to make sure everything's good. But she said you can start doing your shit again at 2 months, but not so much makeup. I said, cool. That's why this summer is about to be filled with makeup looks. And then what killed me is I saw new makeup products I haven't seen from Maybelline in my Walgreens, and I was like, fuck, dude, and I can't try it on because it was face products and lip products, and I can't fucking wear it yet. Oh, it pissed me off. I got mad at myself, but I didn't, you know. Bright side, by summer I could swim, because I can't really swim with these healings. So I could swim, because it'll be well over 6 months come this summer. So I was like, fuck, dude! So makeup, not so much. But I gotta go through what I have in here first any fucking way, so it's a good thing I can't fucking wear it yet, because I still gotta go through what I got here before I get new makeup. But still. I'm laughing at what I was just talking about. Pay attention to your shit, man. So, yeah. I was not happy. But it'll be okay. Because come June, I'm still going to test them out. I'm still going to have fun. I might buy it any fucking ways, and it'll be more variety of foundations to use. And lips. Because I normally get 3 standard colors. A nude, a red, and if they have a berry or a brown, I'll get one. If they have a purpley brown, love it. I'll get it. Because my lips, they turn pinkish anyways. And the colors lean cooler tone on my lips, kind of like how my eyes, they pop out. So, but bright side, I could wear liner again. Liner and mascara. Like y'all saw in a recent live. I'm able to do liner because it doesn't touch my piercing. So I can do liner and mascara, but that's about it. Because I can't even do lip products right here. Because the heat will thin it out and we don't want it going to my piercing. So, the 6 to 8 week mark's almost done, but I'm still not changing it out. Because if I change this one out, I'm going to want to do a hoop, and then I'm going to want that one to be a hoop. Because right now it's an L stud. Although I am looking into flat backs for that piercing. Because that way, with the L hook, it still sometimes comes out. But with the flat back, it ain't coming the fuck out. Unless I rip my nose. Those things might be difficult to change in my nose, but it's fine. It won't come out. Only I can make a change, slowly take a step. 'Cause that's what it takes. Okay, I have to ask this though. Are you excited for the 4th book to come out? Because that's going to be a whole nother book talk. But there's books I've found on my Kindle that I haven't read in a long time. But I'm like, I told my mom and she's like, I'm glad you found reading again. Because like, no lie, first time I found reading was when before Twilight series even became a movie. Because when I read them, it was like the chess piece, the apple, and all that shit. I finished that entire series in a day. Maybe day and a half because I was in school, but it was a day. I finished the entire House of Night series in like 3. And I found reading again, and these books are fucking long as shit. Because I'm like, oh, these many chapters, it ain't nothing. Now I look at total read time, I'm like, I think I could beat it. And then I'll read while I'm cooking, washing dishes, all that. I'll read. And then I'm like, going back, because fucking Bennett's throwing me off, and I'm like, we gonna talk about his ass tomorrow. His literal ass, too. But we gotta talk about him, we gotta talk about his ass, we gotta talk about everything tomorrow. And Maverick. But I still want Ezra for experiments. Borrow him from Kendra, and then she pissed me off in this one. That's all I'm gonna say. She pissed me off in this one for a different reason than she pissed me off in the first one. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Don't get mad at me just yet until you hear me out, Tori. Because Kendra pissed me off in the first one, and I told you, she pissed me off because it's obvious she wants him, but she's going against her thing. She pissed me off in this one for a completely different reason. I got her. We good now, but she pissed me off. And I'm like, is she gonna do it again in the 3rd one? Because that's 3 strikes you're out. I don't want to deal with your ass anymore. Just hear me out before you jump my ass. She pissed me off a lot. Okay, she pissed you off too and said, okay, we good then. Eve, how they were describing her, I'm like, oh, she's cool as fuck. And it's not often you see, like, and I gotta say this. And it's true. It's not often you see a black character described so well, but so beautifully. To where you forget she's not one of the main characters. She could have been. And I'm like, Lauren needs to write her one. Lauren needs to write a book for her. If she's not already. If she's not already, because she might have, and it's just not announced. Right. That sucks, because Eve needs something. Like, all the alphabet mafia, because I almost said the legitimate aqua, because it's stuck in my head after hearing a few videos with that. We would love it. We would love it. if you ever meet her, tell her we would love it. I know I would. Have fun with that, you know. But I would love that. But it's not often you see that. Like, she's described so beautifully, and she's not made out to be a villain. She kind of pissed me off almost as much as Kendra did, but Kendra and I had like an understanding towards the end of the first book. But she pissed me off in the first book because you're even like, why do you not like her? She pissed me off in the first book. We came to an understanding, and then that understanding went away in the second book because she pissed me off in the second book. And I'm like, you know, if she pisses me off in the third book, me and her gonna fight. I'm gonna fight a fictional character because me and her, we have an understanding. I'm not besties with her. I understand Kat a lot because Kat sorta didn't like in the first book. In the second book, legit stopped to cry for both her and Bennett. I'll explain why tomorrow. But yeah, I cried. I stopped to have a cry. Kendra? Okay, well, we gonna talk about it tomorrow. Like, when I tell you, I cried with Kat. Because, okay, first off, her cat being called Shorty and he's a big ass cat, bruh. That's like the oxymoron of jumbo shrimp. And I'm like, what the fuck? Bennett made me cry because I can understand his struggle with his mom. Because I'm not saying my mom forgets me, but she forgets a lot of what I say, and I never know if it's going to be a good day or a bad day with her. She's not far off like Bennett's. She's not far off into it like Bennett's mom. Alzheimer's and dementia is hereditary. I do have it in my family. My mom's memory's already trash from all the strokes and TIAs she's had. So I can understand. I never know if it's going to be a good day or a bad day with her. I never know how her memory is and what she remembers. So I understand. And then to know that it's going to get to that point. And it was kind of like that towards the end with my grandpa. Even though cancer had eaten out a lot of his shit, he was starting to get that way because he thought my kid was me a couple of times and thought I was one of my aunts. That I understood. And that's why I cried with him. And I understood why he's such an ass. Because he wants to make it seem like he's okay, nothing can get to him, and he's hiding that because he thinks people will judge him for it. I understand Bennett completely. In the first book, you remember I put in a voice note to you in our chat that I thought he fucking did it and then framed Ezra. Because he was the chaos killer. You know, it was revealed it was Ezra at the end, but I legit thought that in the first book and it was a voice note. But I understand Bennett a lot more now. And I can actually, you know, like see myself and my situation with his shit and where it's gonna go. With Kat, I understand completely from growing up. Like, hers was a hell of a lot worse because I never had my parents pretend I didn't have a sibling. But the bullying is what I could be like, yeah, you have to pretend you have to do this, but if you pretend to be stupid, nobody's going to expect the world of you, and if you fuck up, oh, well, that's just her. You know? So I understand both of them, and that's kind of why I cried, because I was able to see different parts of my upbringing in what they were going through, and I was like, I could understand that. And then I just, damn. And then I just would go to cry without meaning to. So, there was that. Kendra pissed me all the way the fuck off, though. Ezra, he's more of a man than I could ever be. I mean, you know, he's more of a partner than I could be because, holy fucking shit. kudos to the man. But he was right. Like, I'm not helping you because I'm going to be permanently in a doghouse and I'm going to get divorced before I get married because she's going to get pissed. And I was like, well, you got to do what you got to do for your brother, but I also understand that's not your business. You got to focus on your relationship. So I could see the crossroads for him. But I can't wait either. But I think what I did deleting Book Talk 2 was justified because I was talking about it and you weren't there. So now you get to see my reactions fresh and you can't go back to a fucking recording. It wasn't the same either because it was a one-way conversation. I was like, no, this is a two-way conversation. This deserves a Tory conversation. So I think I did the right thing deleting the other one so I could talk to you about it fresh. Because, yes. And I made my notes. So. The bad little wasteland is staring down at me. So. I'm so excited. It's already scheduled for tomorrow. I wish I knew where my Kindle was. I have the Kindle app here. I'm going to show you. Because you sex, drugs, cocaine. Where is it? What? I have notes from the second one that I love how... First off, I gotta say this. Regardless of us talking about it tomorrow, because it's gonna come up again. I love how Kat references... My toys don't make noise like Kendra's did in the plane. I love how she referenced that, and I thought that was the funniest thing ever. Because fucking Kendra's toy over a priest! And it was the priest that activated it! It's gonna come up again tomorrow, but it was funny. So, anyways, my eyes. Ice pick was something. My thing is, I know Rose and Grimm, their story and stuff, it was mentioned. They just need to get hitched. Like, they need to get, like, I get this works for them and everything, but you could see the love they have for each other. And they know firsthand, being that they are the bringers of death, that, oh, Kat fucking describing them in the second that they just run around naked and then the first they run around naked, I'm just like, yo, y'all just need to get married and just live in a house where y'all can be naked all y'all want, exploring each other and all that. Because the love they have for each other, the chemistry they have, they just need to be together. They could have a big-ass mansion to where they could go see each other whenever they want. And if they don't want to see each other, they don't have to. But I would love it if they just, fuck this long-distance thing and just go all over the world together. Do life together. They know, as the harbingers of death, that... Almost said whorebringers. Well, that too, I'm sure. But they fucking know you never guarantee tomorrow. Because they are the ones that end you. If you do that, they know. So why not just spend the rest of their whatever time they have left together? All the time. But in the second one, he got to be blindfolded. And I'm like, we have one with no voice, one with no sight for that one scene. What's next? They're going to have somebody do this? Like, I felt bad for making that joke. Because I was like, that was fucked up, Michaela. Because she can't talk because she went mute. Because of damage here. I get that. But they blindfolded him and he didn't have sight. So it's like, we just need... And I was like, that was fucked up. My bad. Like, I was full on apologizing to fictional characters. Like, my bad, Rose and Grimm. My bad. That was fucked up. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Shame on me for that one. Like, big time shame on me. Because I felt so fucking bad making that joke. But I can't lie. Okay. Before I actually start talking about it now, because I'm thinking about it, I'm going to go. I'm going to be back tomorrow with probably 2 cups of coffee because we got a lot to talk about. We got 2 books to talk about. And for everybody else, don't start acting up. We talk about books. Make sure you're 18 and up. Bring your popcorn. Bring a snack. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a long one. It might get you into the series. Just saying. But love you all. I will see you all tomorrow. And tonight's Twitch is to be determined. If we're doing it, it's going to be game night for a hangout with me. It's going to be on Twitch. 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Mountain, 3 p.m. Pacific. I'm thinking asking a friend or Cards Against Humanity. One of those two. That would be your vote. I'll see you on Twitch this evening. Bye!